in the wild and you're scared as a child, and death looks you bang in the eye. And you're sore as a boil, it's according to Hoyle to cock your revolver and die. But the code of a man says fight all you can, and all disillusion is barred. In hunger and woe it's so easy to blow, it's the hell served for breakfast, it's hard. You're sick of the game? Well now that's a dang shame. You're young and you're brave and you're bright, so you've had a raw deal. Now I don't think you squeal. Buck up, do your damnedest and fight. It's the plugging away that'll win you the day, so don't be a piker, old pard. Just draw on your grit, it's so easy to quit. It's the keeping your chin up that's hard. It's easy to cry that you're beaten and die. It's easy to crawfish and crawl. But to fight and to fight when hope's out of sight, why that's the best game of them all. And though you come out of each grueling bout all broken and beaten and scarred, just have one more try, it's dead easy to die. It's the keeping on living that's hard. May have to eat some gunpowder, but it's the keeping on living that's hard. Listen to the wind in the junipers and the tales of the shifting, whispering sands.
I'm Mike Pickett. Through the pandemic crisis of 2020 and beyond, the frustrations of the people have been exacerbated by deep feelings of helplessness. They had been blindsided. Such feelings stem from a lack of knowledge and awareness of their ability, obligation, and responsibility to exercise citizens' rights and the stalwart protection thereof. Their consternation is fueled by fear, by the threats and strangulation of a free system of government that was established by inspired forefathers who foresaw the inevitable evil intentions of greedy and power-hungry men when the United States was first formed. The United States Constitution was written to protect citizens from tyrannical governments and the oligarchs that used their wealth and power in an attempt to dictate the thinking and behavior of all of the citizens of the world. Governments, by their nature, have historically become tyrannical, and they still do. The natural man is the enemy of freedom and of that God who extends the gift of agency to every man and woman throughout the earth. Such freedom is only deprived from individuals by the actions and intentions of evil men. When men or women are given even a small amount of authority, as they suppose, they will by their nature begin to exercise unrighteous dominion over the ones over whom they have been given authority. The perceived authority that is commonly assumed by not only governments and oligarchs, but by their loyal sycophants. Unrighteous dominion is also found among local authorities and health organizations, and as shown by the pandemic of 2020, it can be magnified even beyond government control. By instigating wars for profit in diverse places, political leaders rule with blood and horror in the process of taking control in the world by heaping treasure for themselves, supported by a self-righteous and rationalized conscience, and a determination to control the thinking and behavior of everyone. They perceive their intentions to be good, but they assume for themselves a power that is not rightfully theirs, a power that belongs only in the hearts and in the agency of individual humans throughout the world. The authoritarians rationalize among themselves that the end justifies the means, that their intentions are good for mankind, and in the end they will establish a new world order under their selfish dominion. Citizens, beware of good intentions. Even Hitler had good intentions. I am in hopes for a day when such systems crumble under the weight of their own manipulation. Logic dictates that their thievery and deception, built upon hollow foundations full of lies and mistrust of anyone, even each other, will inevitably fall into oblivion. When the dust of such conflicts of history finally settles, the shining monument of truth will stand clearly, triumphantly, and immovably around those who have stood firmly and stalwart in their integrity and in its defense. This is Ike Pickett signing off again for now. I hope your conscience stays clear and that you sleep well tonight. I'll see you again very soon in my next podcast.
Listen to the wind in the junipers and the tales of the shifting, whispering sands. Wild horses on the run into the setting sun and the smell of the leather in his hand.